Brace yourself as we journey through the Earth's most intense rumblings and witness the groundbreaking moments that redefined history. From terrifying tsunamis that followed to the incredible stories of survival, these earthquakes will leave you awestruck. So sit back, hold on, and prepare to be rocked by the 10 largest earthquakes ever. Number 10. The 2012 Indian Ocean Earthquake. On April 11, 2012, a powerful earthquake measuring 8.6 on the Richter scale rocked the waters off northern Sumatra. Although it originated a few hundred miles from the coast, its impact was most keenly felt in select population centers, notably Banda Aceh and Malabo in Indonesia. The quake's tremors were felt as distant ripples, with light shaking reaching as far as Mumbai, India, and Broome, Australia. The earthquake's immediate toll was relatively modest, with 2 individuals directly losing their lives. Tragically, 8 people succumbed to heart attacks triggered by the earthquake's intensity, while an additional 12 individuals suffered injuries. Number 9. The Assam-Tibet Earthquake. On August 15, 1950, a magnitude 8.6 seismic cataclysm rocked eastern Tibet and Assam, India, claiming over 1,500 lives. This formidable quake, born from the convergence of the Indian and Eurasian plates, left behind a trail of destruction. The earth ruptured, yielding ground cracks, massive landslides, and eerie sand volcanoes. Its tremors rippled as far as China's Sichuan and Yunnan provinces, and Kolkata, India. This event reshaped the landscape and underscored the enduring power of tectonic forces. Number 8. The Rat Islands Earthquake. In 1965, just 6 years after Alaska became a state, a massive 8.7 earthquake rocked the region, creating a tsunami over 30 feet high. Surprisingly, due to its remote location on the tip of the Aleutian Islands, the quake caused minimal damage. The tsunami's reach extended all the way to Hawaii and Japan. This seismic event was the result of the Pacific Plate diving beneath the North American Plate at the Alaska Aleutian Megathrust, a known hotspot for powerful earthquakes. The aftermath left wood structures cracked, an asphalt runway split, and even the U.S. Coast Guard's Lawrence Station runways displaying hairline fractures, all testaments to the Earth's relentless forces. Number 7. The Ecuador Coast Quake. On January 31, 1906, a devastating seismic event of magnitude 8.8 shook the ocean floor off the coasts of Ecuador and Colombia, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. This cataclysmic event triggered a potent tsunami, claiming the lives of an estimated 500 to 1,500 individuals. The tsunami's reach was far-reaching, extending along the coast of Central America and even gently lapping at the distant shores of San Francisco and Japan. This formidable earthquake originated at the boundary between the Nazca Plate and the South American Plate, where tectonic forces have sculpted the landscape for eons. Witnesses reported an awe-inspiring rush of water in Honolulu Bay, where all steam and sailboats found themselves abruptly turned around by the unrelenting forces of nature. Then a sudden flood tide surged inland, underscoring the sheer power of this seismic spectacle. Number 6. The Maule, Chile Earthquake. On February 27, 2010, a devastating 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck central Chile, leaving a tragic trail of destruction in its wake. The toll was immense, with at least 500 lives lost and a staggering 800,000 people displaced. The impact rippled across the lives of over 1.8 million individuals, and the economic damage was estimated at a staggering $30 billion. This seismic catastrophe unfolded along the restless boundary where the Nazca and South American tectonic plates converge, a region known for unleashing bone-shattering seismic forces. Adding to the poignant nature of this event, it occurred just over a month after the catastrophic magnitude 7.0 earthquake in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, a disaster that claimed the lives of more than 200,000 people. Number 5. The Russian Peninsula Earthquake. On November 4, 1952, history bore witness to the world's inaugural recorded magnitude 9.0 earthquake, which reverberated off the eastern shores of Kamchatka. This seismic behemoth, unleashed with unparalleled force, gave birth to a locally devastating tsunami, its waves towering as high as 43 feet. The tsunami's reach was far-reaching, extending across the ocean to the shores of Crescent City, California. Miraculously, there were no casualties in this tempest wake. Nevertheless, the tranquil shores of Hawaii felt the impact, with property damage estimated at an astonishing $1 million, equivalent to $11.12 million in today's currency. The relentless waves ruthlessly tossed boats onto the beaches, compelled houses to collide, obliterated piers, scoured the once pristine beaches, and even displaced road pavement. Number 4. The Tōhoku Earthquake. On March 11, 2011, Japan endured a colossal magnitude 9.1 earthquake, followed by a devastating tsunami that left more than 15,700 dead, over 4,600 missing, and 130,900 displaced. The catastrophe damaged 332,000 buildings, 2,100 roads, 56 bridges, and 26 railways. It also triggered a nuclear disaster at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, costing an estimated $309 billion. This earthquake, Japan's largest recorded, spawned powerful aftershocks and sent tsunamis as far as Hawaii, California, and the Galapagos Islands. Even in Antarctica, it cracked ice slabs on the Sulzberger ice shelf. The quake resulted from thrust faulting near the Japan Trench, where the Pacific and North American plates meet, showcasing the immense tectonic forces shaping our world. Number 3. The Sumatra-Andaman Earthquake. On December 26, 2004, the world experienced the third largest earthquake ever recorded at a 9.1 magnitude on the Richter scale. It occurred along the Indian and Burma tectonic plates, triggered by the Indian plate's dive beneath the Burma microplate. This earthquake resulted in nearly 300,000 casualties and a displacement of 1.2 million people across 10 countries in Southeast Asia and East Africa. While strong shaking was felt in Banda Aceh, it was the ensuing tsunami that left an unprecedented mark. This tsunami, the deadliest recorded at the time, claimed more lives than any other in history. Its impact reverberated across the globe, with tide gauges in the Indian, Pacific, and Atlantic Oceans registering its far-reaching grasp. Number 2. The Prince William Sound Earthquake. On March 27, 1964, a formidable 9.2 magnitude earthquake and subsequent tsunami struck, claiming 128 lives and causing approximately $311 million in property losses. The epicenter was located roughly 75 miles or 120 kilometers northwest of Anchorage, Alaska, a city that bore the brunt of the destruction. This seismic event unfolded along an active fault line where the North American and Pacific plates meet. The temblor's relentless shaking endured for a harrowing 3 minutes, wreaking havoc on the landscape. Anchorage in particular suffered heavy damage, with landslides inflicting significant harm. The downtown business district bore the brunt of the massive slides, disrupting essential services such as water mains, gas, sewer, telephone, and electrical systems throughout the area. Number 1. The Valdivia Chile Earthquake. The largest earthquake ever recorded at 9.5 on the Richter scale, which shook Valdivia, Chile on May 22, 1960, exacted a harrowing toll. Approximately 1,655 lives were lost, and countless others were injured, leaving millions homeless. The seismic devastation resulted in a staggering $550 million in damage to southern Chile. This colossal quake set into motion a catastrophic tsunami, claiming 61 lives in Hawaii, 138 in Japan, and 32 in the Philippines. The earthquake's epicenter lay where the Nazca Plate submerges beneath the South American Plate, along the Peru-Chile Trench.